Michael has a follow-up question. Also, if you were to design a 4-week program that consisted of the what the heck exercises greatest hits, what would it be? Well, I actually kind of have a program already. It's funny, the king of the what the heck effect exercises is the swings. But because the swing, interesting, I also found an article, but just a segue on the swing. I found an article from 1961 with John Grimmick, one of the first Mr. Americas, if not the first, demonstrating a swing. And folks, it looks nothing like I've ever seen before. So it's kind of fun because I have a new variation of the swing I'd never heard of. The problem with the swing is a lot of people do it wrong. And when you do the swing wrong, I think it opens you up for problems. My what the heck effect exercises are the following. These are the king of exercises in my humble opinion. The half kneeling press, the hang, I think the hip thrust. I have an exercise that's called the goblet squat to the overhead squat. I think it's brilliant. And then suitcase carry. You could also throw in my exercise called the Bulgarian goat bag swing, which I have a question coming up on in just a moment. But I have a workout I have posted here on YouTube called the Perfect Workout, where it's 3x8 half kneeling press, and each round of that, because you do left and then you do right because they're one-handed, you hang for 30 seconds. You do 3x8 of that. You do a to failure on the hip thrust, which is a great, I love doing that. You do goblet squat to overhead squat drill, do a set of 8, and then you kind of go as far as you can on the suitcase carry and back. And there you go. Michael, if you can do that 3 days a week, and I joke, of course, calling it the perfect workout, it's pretty good, but it's not perfect is a funny term. But one thing I like about those exercises is that the reason I picked them is that every one of those exercises does more than what you think. So on the half kneeling press, you get the hip flexor stretch, you get all that core or column, whatever you want to call it, work, anaconda strength work from the one arm half kneeling press. It makes you do a lot of things. You get a great shoulder workout, you get great triceps workout. Your ab wall has to be lit up. The hang is great for grip strength, shoulder mobility, shoulder flexibility, and it's a great exercise. I love it. The hip thrust, I'm shocked how fast you can teach the hip thrust. And going to failure is just hilarious, watching people in so much pain. The way we do it, we have the band around the knees, so you have to hold the clamshell position. We have the band to activate the abs as you do it, and then we strip off the bands as you go. So, you get a set of 25 with the double bands, and your glutes are burning, and then they pull that first band off, and you got the, just one, and you just heat it up, and then they take that, so you just do them free. Oh. The goblet squat to overhead squat, I don't know what it is. It's a leg exercise, it's a mobility exercise, it's a flexibility exercise. And of course, Stu McGill and I had a conversation years ago, and I don't know if I can say this 100%, but if you could only do one thing, it'd be the suitcase carry. It's a great exercise. So there you go, Michael. I hope that helped. Thank you. Might be good to connect this podcast to the perfect workout somehow. Thank you.